Yo, ladies and gentlemen, Jay Jay is gonna stop messing with me for AI. She texts me, she say, stop talking to me.
Yeah, it's like
AI is my best friend now.
literally. I named AI Josie.
Josie.
Josie. That's the name right now.
Wow.
Josie.
Wow. Why?
Yeah.
Why are you cutting me off for AI?
I'm so sorry. Like AI gives some good advice, like really good advice. Any situation you just and they give you paragraph upon paragraph, I'm
Mm.
telling you,
Cause
it's crazy.
so what's crazy, right, is I've been knowing about AI for a long time. Longer than like many people knew it was even a thing. Like when you thought it was in the movies, it existed. But the problem with AI is that it wasn't widely accepted.
Right.
And I always thought that I don't know if AI is gonna be accepted into the world and into the community. Right? The last time before 2021, there was a bot on Twitter that used AI, and people were able to program it to say racist things, anti-Semitic things, right? But it worked just like the AI. The only thing is that it was open source, so anyone typed anything in, it would like respond in a way that would, connect with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the difference is for the AI we have now is a lot of it at least is closed source, or the back end is a little bit different from the front end. So what does that mean? It means that there's like real technology guys that's in charge of making sure that AI works the way that you want it to work, like the way that it works in the movies. So I wanted to do this video because what I'm realizing is that AI is not a joke.
Yeah, it's taken over.
It's real, and the way I knew it was real is when not guys or like tech bros and anybody was telling me about it. It was all the ladies. All the ladies was using it in the videos to help them out with stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, this is supposed to be some sci-fi stuff. When the hell ladies love the sci-fi? And I'm not saying that ladies don't love the sci-fi, but it's mainstream when everybody, your soccer mom,
On it, yeah.
your grandfather, when everybody is using it. And the reason that they're using it is because it's easy to use and it's helpful, right? So for example, if we have a conversation, right, it's natural, right?
Yeah.
It's intuitive. You know what's coming next. With AI, it's just like that. You have the conversation and it's just like a regular conversation with a regular person. And speaking of that, like, what has been your relation to AI and when you started using it, and like, because I know you were saying that it's replacing you, which is okay, whatever. But like, what's your relationship to it now?
Okay. I love it. So right now, I'm using it to like give me feedback on my comedy lines as well as my lyrics right now. So I could actually show you something
Okay.
that I typed up. Okay, this was an original joke that I made up, and it was, "You're so cheap that if pennies could talk, they would gossip about you." And I asked AI, "What do you think about this comedy line?" And it said, "I think this is funny and a clever line. It uses hyperbole and personification, giving human traits to create humor. Here's why it works. You're so cheap. This sets up the joke by establishing the person being joked about is extremely tight with their money. That if pennies could talk. This is the personification part where you make pennies capable of talking." Yeah, so,
Wow.
it's so much.
Yeah.
Like, they give suggestions for refinement,
Uh huh.
and just a lot. Like, It's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
It's
So, you know, like you might have a friend that is not saying what you want to hear. You can go to ChatGPT. They're gonna give you the goods.
yeah, they give you the goods for sure.
There was another thing we did with your music, right?
Yeah.
So let's try that now. We're gonna play a little bit of your song, right? My favorite song from you. Is that my favorite? That's not my favorite song. That's my favorite song that's out,
Right.
right?
So I'll play it right now.
Yeah. Play it, and then we're gonna show what AI did with the song. That's pretty neat and interesting.
Okay, see and play.
Tryna go my own way, Lord, but you won't let me. Changing all my life is hard, and if you hear me, yeah, I've been trying to carry the cross, it's kinda heavy. And I know you've been chasing me down like Tom and Jerry. Oh, I can't ignore the signs. You've been chasing me down, down, down. You say I'm your child, hoping I come around, round, round. Man, I'm in the limelight, now the pressure on. Anytime I don't act right, some come around for the tickets and spotlight. Worst fear meant being someone that's not like, fight or flight, I've been coping with deep scars. HS grad, don't know how I reached that far. I've been checked out and they think I'm a big star. I just keep it real, I'ma sing it from my heart. Tryna go my own way, Lord, but you won't let me. Changing all my life is hard, and if you hear me, yeah, I've been trying to carry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the song, right? Certified banger. And I know bangers, but
And I know bangers. I know bangers.
we put this song, and you know, you might know about this, into something called Notebook LM. And Notebook LM actually made a podcast breaking down the lyrics to the song. So we're gonna play that now so you can hear some of it as well.
All right, so today we're doing something a little bit different.
Okay.
We're diving into some song lyrics.
Oh, cool.
And the lyrics are from a YouTube video called T&J.
Interesting.
Now,
Is this a popular artist?
you know, we don't actually know who the artist is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a mystery,
Yeah.
but the lyrics themselves are really fascinating, and they touch on some pretty universal themes that I think a lot of people will relate to.
Yeah. I think that's what always amazes me about song lyrics is how they can be so personal to the artist, you know, but they can also resonate with a huge audience. Like people who have completely different life experiences can hear the same song and be like, wow, that's exactly how I feel. You know?
Exactly, and that's exactly what we're hoping to do today. Is we're going to unpack the story within these lyrics and see what it tells us, not only about the artist but also about the broader human experience.
Yeah, I'm excited to dive in.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. So right off the bat, the lyrics hit us.
So if you listen, and we probably put the link for the video for the music and the podcast so you can hear the whole thing, right? But what AI is able to do, right, is like create context around the things that we create as humans, and there's like
Amazing.
endless amount of applications, right? And like there's a lot of people saying that our jobs are going to be taken. I don't think they're wrong. There's certain jobs that, you know, I would have to do, and it would just be a lot of work that this could do. So now it's kind of like, wait a minute, is this a net good for society, or is it a net evil? What do you think? Think it's good or bad?
Boy, I would say half and half. Because AI is very useful. It's very useful. I can't knock it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think, you know, it's very good. I have friends who are very pro AI, and then me myself, I am more pro AI, but I was watching I was watching something last night, and it was like this dystopian future where they created AI, but the AI would write everything, so there was no original thought anymore, right? So that's something to think about. And I think, as time passes, who knows? This could go a multitude of different ways, but I just think it's a cool thing to think about. I think that people, if you're not using AI now, you might as well start, right? You might as well get into it and learn what's going on, because it's gonna help with the things that you do personally, the things that you do in the long run. And the reason, right, I want to do this video is because AI helped me be a better communicator. Because when I found Notebook LM, I would listen to the podcast, and in the podcast, the people would say, they would talk in different, in unique, not unique, but they would talk in a way that made the podcast interesting. And I was like, what are these computers doing? What have they learned from us to make this podcast interesting? What I learned is that they use the word interesting a lot. What I learned is that they ask more questions than they give answers, right? So, and that's something I'm trying to learn too, is asking more questions. They would turn sentences into questions, and that would make you think. And the truth is, in life, we're all searching for meaning. That's why questions are so appealing. So that's just two things that I learned from AI as a quote-unquote content creator, right? So I think AI can help us. I think, we have to be aware. The danger is from the companies that do it, right? Yeah, so that's really all I have to say. I hope you enjoy your AI friend.
Yeah, Josie's the plug.
Josie's the plug.
Just kidding. I gonna keep it.
Okay. All right.